Let's talk about why harsh parenting or being dad type parenting doesn't work with children who've come from hard places, so adoptive children or foster children.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi,
Hey.
Dad.
Robert, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah?
So there was a man who his daughter asked him for some food. She brought him a can of beans and asked if he would make beans for her. And he gave her a can opener and said, figure it out. So this was about a 9-year-old girl, and she spent about 6 hours, he said, trying to figure out how to open that can of beans. All that time he wasn't giving her food because he thought it was good training for the apocalypse. Do you think that's good parenting?
No.
If I did that to you, how would it feel?
Very bad, and I likely call the cops.
You would call the cops?
Yep.
But seriously, how would you feel if
I would feel kind of, I guess, betrayed almost.
betrayed? Would it
And
help you?
sad.
Would it be helpful to you if I did stuff like that?
No. I mean, maybe if he was asking me such thing as a zombie apocalypse, but I don't think there's... Right now, scientists can't find that, so no.
So
It wouldn't
no.
be helpful.
Yeah.
Because
So-
I'm pretty sure when I'm an adult, I could probably figure that stuff out.
Yeah. Do we find other ways to help teach you skills other than making you figure it out all by yourself?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks, bud. Recently in the news, there's a podcaster who bragged about how he was handed a can of beans by his 9-year-old daughter. The daughter said she was hungry. Could he make him some beans? And he said, figure it out yourself, and handed her a can opener and watched her for hours as she struggled so that she could be fed. And he bragged about it being preparation for the apocalypse, which, come on, really? Anyhow, let's talk about why this doesn't work, at least for children from hard places. Okay, so if you're a child from a hard place, in a way, you've been struggling with that for a long time already. Like, you've had to figure things out, and often you don't figure things out the right way. This is why a lot of children have these issues with lying and stealing. It's because those are all coping mechanisms when parents aren't in their lives to support them and help them grow. And so really what a child needs in this situation isn't someone to throw a can opener at them. And maybe I'm being a little harsh here for being dad, but what the child really needs when they've come from a hard place is they need that connection with an adult. They can build this trusting relationship so that they can trust that their needs are going to be provided for them. They're going to feel that love and connection. And in that trust, that relationship that develops over years with a trusted adult then turns into their ability to connect with others throughout their lives, their ability to form healthy relationships, their ability to actually be human in a very real sense. In the way they interact with other people, in the way they can love other people. All of that is based on this trusting relationship. And so if we throw can openers at our kids, then those kids don't develop that kind of health, that kind of relationship. Hey, my children are playing with Legos downstairs right below me, and so if you hear weird noises, that's their Lego figures screaming and yelling at each other. Not my kids necessarily screaming and yelling at each other, although that happens once in a while too. But all that said, it's really important that we're there for our kids, almost to an extreme. Like, yes, kids can figure out how to make hot chocolate for themselves. They can figure out how to pour themselves a bowl of cereal. But a lot of these kids have been dependent on themselves to take care of themselves because every adult has let them down. It's important that we show them that we're not going to let them down. And sometimes that means a little extra care. It really does. It means that sometimes we pour that bowl of cereal even though they know how to do it, even though they're quite capable of doing it, because they'll learn that other stuff. They'll learn how to adult. And we might have to be with them a little longer in that process, be a little closer to them as they journey into adulthood, and that's okay. The most important thing is that people learn to be people. People who love, people who are compassionate, people who feel empathy. This is way more important than learning how to survive an apocalypse that probably isn't going to happen. Just saying. Good luck, parents. I hope that you find a way to connect with your kids today.